Ladies and gentlemen, Fortinbras. Another important, very important subplot of the play Hamlet. Now, Fortinbras, he is the Prince of Norway. And this is what I want you to understand about this situation. At the beginning of the play, the guards are all standing around talking about, why are we guarding the castle? Why are our ships out to port as if they are guarding against some attack? And Horatio says, I'll tell you why. Before King Hamlet died, King Hamlet and King Fortinbras had a deal. And the deal was, we're going to fight, and whoever wins gets another piece of the other person's land. Not all of it, a small portion of it. King Hamlet killed King Fortinbras. Therefore, King Hamlet said, thank you very much for that little portion of Norway. And young Fortinbras said, I don't care if there was a contract. I don't care if something was ratified and sealed. I want that back. So Fortinbras, throughout this play, is on his way to attack Denmark with an illegal army. And what happens in Act 2, I hope you didn't miss this, because in Act 1 what happens is that King Claudius sends Voltimand and Cornelius into Norway to talk to the king, the new king, Uncle Norway. They weren't very creative with names back then. And when Cornelius comes back and Voltimand comes back in Act 2, Scene 2, they tell the king good news. That when Fortinbras' uncle, the new king of Norway, found out that Fortinbras was going against Denmark, he unleashed his cavalry, stopped his nephew, and said, you will not attack Denmark. You lied to me, young Fortinbras, and you said you were on your way to attack Poland. So I command you to stop right now. Here, take some real money, 3,000 ducats. Take a real army, 2,000 men. Now you can go into Poland and do what you're supposed to do. Do not attack Denmark. And young Fortinbras says, fine, I'll do it, fine. But then he writes King Claudius a letter and says, dear King Claudius, young Fortinbras here, you know, the guy who was about to attack you, I'm not going to attack you anymore. Instead, I'm going to attack Poland. Would you mind, however, if I took a fully garrisoned army through Denmark to get to Poland? Would you mind? Do you mind? This is the letter that he sends to Claudius in Act 2, Scene 2. And Claudius agrees. Because Claudius is so consumed with Hamlet. He is so consumed with Hamlet that he has no intention of worrying about Fortinbras. That could be a mistake. So pay attention to the subplot of Fortinbras going through the entire process of getting through Denmark to get to Poland. Would you, if you were the leader of a country, allow an army through your nation if 10 minutes ago that army's intent was to destroy you? I don't think so. Good.